What is up? I love that we all had our hands up. Welcome back to another episode of the Pepper Pack Podcast. I'm the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman. This way is.
I'm Dr. Pepper Doge, Richard.
And I'm the guy that eats and drinks Dr. Pepper. It's me. I'm Dario. Welcome back to myself. I've been gone for a while.
Are we all ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll go the same way we just introduced ourselves. Ready? 1,
2,
23.
All right. Now, Richard, I'm rocking a 0 sugar. What do you have there?
I've got a small 0 sugar.
And Dario, I saw you have one of the beautiful real sugars. I have 2. I'm drinking. It's late, so I was like, I better not knock both of them out right now. So I'll sandwich it. I'll have a 0, a regular, or a 0, a real, and then another 0.
See, I got a guy. He sells them to me by the crates. It's wonderful.
Does that guy ship to my town?
No, he does not. He's in the middle. He's in the middle of nowhere, in the middle where should be nothing, and it's there. And he sells them to me. A little bit expensive, but still, it's worth every penny.
Oh yes,
That's good.
Well, it's been an interesting day, to say the least. This is kind of a weird broadcast time and spur of the moment. Now, see, this podcast has been going on since, was it 2020?
2020.
2020, so we've had 5 years. Almost, right? Almost 6 years?
Yeah, 5.5.
Oh, man, that's crazy. This is just something that we just made up and it happened. But I've loved it. And we all
been great.
Have been enjoying all the perks and benefits of being in the Pepper Pack. And something that Dr. Pepper did to make it more open to everybody was they created the Pepper Perks, where you buy Dr. Pepper, take a picture of your receipt, you submit it, you get an email back, say there's no qualifying purchases, you get mad and scream at them. You resubmit the same picture, and in 30 seconds it's approved, and you're like, yeah, that's right.
I love the Pepper Perks.
Am I wrong, gentlemen? Am I wrong?
No.
Your experience may vary.
No, that's what happens. And so we all have got those emails, and then every now and then they'll send us an email of, hey, we just updated the store. And because I'm a creature of habit and I like to find patterns, I've discovered, and I think you guys would agree, that those emails usually drop around 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's just as my kids are going to lunch at my school. And so right as we just got done praying, sending my kids down the hallway to lunch, my phone buzzes, and it's like, Pepper Pack Perks Update. And so I get it, and I read it, and Richard, would you like to throw this up there? This is the email that we received.
You're talking about the main one?
Is that the one that you have that they sent us about today? It says, let me see if I can highlight this.
Yeah, that's
it says, see my name. It says the Pepper Perks program is coming to an end. The final round of exclusive Dr. Pepper rewards has been added to the rewards page for you. Thank you for showing your Pepper pride and participating in the Pepper Perks. They will be discontinued on January 20th, 2026. And so the last date, right down here, I'm seeing this stuff, important days. Last days to upload receipts and earn points will be the 7th of December. The last day to redeem points will be the 20th of January. All unused points will be forfeited after 11:59 p.m. Which kind of, I was like, what? So I immediately screenshot that and threw it in our Discord for the Pepper Pack. And I was like, y'all? And I was like, this is not cool. What's going on? And I didn't even get a chance to look at it because I immediately went and signed on the perk store. And one thing, Richard, you and I actually chatted about this. Dario, I don't know if you saw, we were thinking about like suggestions we had for that perk store and things. And one of our suggestions, like, we just wish things were affordable.
Yeah.
And we always say that we just wish Dr Pepper would listen to us. Well, I'm so glad to say they made things affordable, so much so that their servers could not keep up.
Hmm.
They listed about every remaining Dr Pepper item they had: water bottles, coolers, T-shirts, movie codes, coupons, more T-shirts, hats, the football hat thingy, stickers, bumper stickers. That was a new one on there. I
Hmm.
was able to snag that.
Yeah,
Magnets.
there were close to 30 items in the
Yeah,
store, which is like a record. Like the most they've ever had before is maybe 12. So this
Yeah.
was an
yeah.
absolute shock.
And some of these items were repeat items, like the plush, the Valentine's
Mhm.
plush guy. I believe during it was like 2,300 points.
I
Uh,
can I can confirm that for you here in just a
yeah.
moment.
So while you do it, that was listed for I believe 10 or 20 points today. Things
Yeah.
were anywhere between 10 to 50 points max, and I'm sitting here with about 2,500 points. So I was like, sweet. I go down to the bottom, find this cooler that I've been wanting. It's 75 points. I was like, sweet, redeem. It takes me to page says confirm your address, except everything's good. And when I hit submit, it's like glowing blue. Like it
Mhm.
won't let me click on it because it's blue. And you refresh, and then it's like crash, web error, reload, and I kind of had a little panic attack. And I was like, what the heck? Sign back in, get up there, and go back down. Now half those items are showing as sold out, and
Yeah.
yeah, out of stock like that. And I was like, not cool. You can see t-shirt, crop top. Like these are all they had t-shirts or shirts for men and women. And so I just clicked on the first t-shirt I could find that was in my size, because at least they broke it down by size.
Mhm.
So you can click on the size you need. In the past, you have to click on it and then request your size and hope that it is there.
Right.
Yeah.
And
It's,
then it was like a 5 minute wait after my address
Mhm.
loaded and autofilled. My address autofilled, so it's not like I had to type it in there before that little submit button came up. And then it does submit, and then it says, "Are you sure you want to redeem these?" And then you have to hit submit again, and it thinks and it thinks and it finally
Mhm.
goes through, and it doesn't like refresh. I had to like refresh my page and go to my point balance to see that I actually was able to purchase something.
Mhm.
And so then I was able to go after some of those bigger items, but I just got in that endless loop of Frozen. And at this time, I was like, okay, I'm going to go back to our Discord and just see what everyone else is doing. And then there's this huge conversation. I don't think we've had that much traffic on our Discord for a long time. Everyone
Yeah,
was
it was pretty
venting and
crazy.
sharing their frustration and like,
Mhm.
what? How's this happening?
Yeah, all of the web page crashing. Like I had an additional step in submitting the form with the
Mhm.
address. So mine autofills the address. I click submit. I have to wait a while, and then the way the form works, it does address verification. So it realized, oh, you
Yeah,
need to use this
yeah,
specific thing in your address
yeah.
instead. So like,
You didn't
okay,
have a comma where we wanted you to have a comma.
yeah, exactly. And I just looked it up. That Dr. Pepper plushie
Mhm.
was 1,500 points
Mhm.
before, whereas
Mhm.
today it was only 30, which
Yeah,
lets me believe the prices were abnormally high. Like
yeah.
they had no
yeah.
reason to be as high as they were.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we've kind of broken this segment into um, three parts. The first part was the perks that they decided to just list all this stuff, which I'm like, if they had all these extra perks, when they were selling them earlier, it always said low inventory or out of stock. But if they had all this supply, were they really out of stock, or were they like, oh, we
Mhm.
have 2,000 of these, let's only put up 500 this time and save them for the next round? So that's kind of my question to you guys. What do you think? Like,
You
do you,
I
know,
think I think you're being generous with the 500 estimate. It only feels like they might have 50 total
well, I know,
out
but
there.
clearly they had some stocked away, and they were just not.
I wonder. I wonder if they always kept just a little bit because they were planning on doing other giveaways.
Mhm.
Which I get.
and or they're possibly even keeping stuff for like different distributors or for people that they interact with VIPs that they come across. But then
Right.
I think whatever's causing this to happen, causing the perk store the whole entire perk store just to be shut down almost immediately,
Mhm.
because this looks like a fire sale. That's
Yeah,
basically what it is.
yeah.
And so it's like, what's causing the fire sale? That's just my quick first thought was like, okay, something's
Now,
causing that to happen.
I do have a theory on that I will touch on later in the
Yeah,
show. But
we'll get into that. But so that's my thoughts. And then originally, I mean, they always just kept a little extra something on the side for just in case for something.
mhm.
But now they don't need it anymore, and so they're just getting rid of them. And so I don't know.
Yeah, I do. Lauren said it could be in the case they had issues with shipments to people who did redeem the points in the past for them. Um, that is possible. My only thing with that I don't know about is like I've had issues where I've got something and then it never showed up. And when I reach out to them, or maybe so not me personally, but I know people because we talked about in the Discord, like, hey, I ordered this and it never came. And when I reached out to them, they're like, we mailed it to you. It should have been there. So no, and I get that thought process of like rationalizing it. But I've joked with this certain incognito member of our group that if they ever happened upon a secret storeroom that was full of perks that weren't actually used to hook a brother up,
Hmm.
and our undercover brother, as you would happen to call him, unfortunately didn't have access to said room. But I now know that my theory was legitimate
Mhm.
because all these perks were just laying around. It's not like they just, hey, we're gonna close off everything. Let's go make a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same one from earlier. But I was just thinking, uh, perks breaks my heart. And then we talked about just once we realized that how many perks they had and got all excited about it, it became Dario used a great word there, a fire sale. It was pure
Mhm.
chaos as quickly as things loaded. I was attempting to log in on my phone. I was on my computer. They
Yeah.
were all glitching
Just
out
gone.
together. My computer was on. I was at school, so my computer was on the school's Wi-Fi. My phone was on my cellular service, and they were both struggling. So I'm like, that had to be the website itself. And
Yeah.
with
Right.
fast, like the pictures wouldn't even load because, as Richard said, there were
Mhm.
like 30 items, and
Yeah.
as you're scrolling down, it's all you can see is low inventory, out of stock, and I'm like, I haven't even got anything. So yeah, I was able to. Um, Thankfully, it happened just right as my lunch hour was starting. So my kids had lunch and recess, and I was able to use that time just to keep refreshing. And I know several of us, Jensita, Richard, and I think Lauren and others had posted like, we can't get anywhere. We're not getting anywhere.
Mhm.
It's basically frozen, and we had all but given up. And then eventually, I was able to get through, and then I was able to get the bumper sticker. I was able to get the posters. I was able to get the magnets, and then the sticker pack. I think is what all I got. 'Cause everything else had already sold out, or I had my limit reached.
Mhm.
Um, And I think Jen Cita was like, "How'd you do that?" I was like, "I don't know. I just kept refreshing, and I think once everyone had to go back to work from their lunch break, it
Mhm.
opened up, or people just got frustrated and didn't want to keep fighting the traffic,
Right.
and maybe the bandwidth opened up. So I know some of you guys were able to grab some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a very small window of opportunity.
Mhm.
Fortunately, I was able to go for one main item I really wanted first. Because if
Mhm.
I had waited and just gone down the list in order, I would not have been able to get the cooler
Oh,
after
you
all.
went down to the bottom and got the cooler.
Yeah, I started at the bottom. I was like,
Yeah.
normally they put the good stuff down here.
Well, and like I attempted to get there, but like I said, everything was just glitching out, and I was like,
Mhm.
crap, I should have done that. Dario, I not asked you yet. Were you able to get anything at
No,
all?
I wasn't.
Mm.
I got to it too late. I've been having email issues with them for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and so I wasn't getting anything. The only reason why I even found out was my wife texted me,
Mm,
and so I mean, definitely, shout out to my wonderful wife for, you know, for catching it and then
yeah,
she sent it to me quickly. But by the
yeah,
time I made it on, it was too late.
yeah. Now, are they out of the stickers and everything too?
Yeah, only thing they got are the wallpapers.
Oh yeah, the digital wallpapers. Which,
Yeah,
let's
Yep.
be honest,
And the Fansville exclusive content
yeah,
that
I
I'm sure
almost
people
thought
want to
about
see.
buying that because I have points to use,
yeah,
and then just sharing that on tonight's
Mhm.
episode.
yeah.
I thought about it, but one hope I have is that
We don't get
they're
sued.
giving 2 entire months before they completely shut it down, and
Hmm.
2 entire months is a long time to allow people a chance to redeem,
See,
uh,
Yeah,
their remaining points, especially since they're still allowing people to,
redeem
scan
receipts.
receipts for
Yeah.
bids. So, my hope is that they're gonna do it in waves or something.
Hmm.
Um,
see,
I'm gonna
I mean,
check
they
I'm
probably
gonna check
won't, but
every
I
day again
would,
at 11:30.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna put
I
an
because
alarm on my phone.
the reason I hope that is I think it'd be a little almost insulting at this point to
Yeah.
do a large end of everything email, have people go into a panic all in one day, and
Hmm.
then just have everyone stare for 2 months at
nothing.
digital
Yeah.
wallpapers and Fansville content because
Hmm.
Yeah,
that's a can of Dr. Pepper right there worth of points for the
Hmm.
wallpapers, and
Hmm.
I don't think people are going to want to do that for.
yeah,
So I'm hoping silver lining that they've got some more content that they found that they can put out there.
Hmm. So Lauren says she started at the bottom,
Mhm.
and then to deplete the points as fast as possible. Only worked on the first item before it crashed. Then I had to grab stickers and magnets for the last couple. Yeah, I was attempting to scroll on my phone,
Mhm.
but it just like t-shirt, 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 sold out, sold out. And then I saw
Yep.
something in the large shirt, so I clicked it, and I should have gone to the bottom, but my
Mhm.
panic was like, oh, we're about to be out of everything.
Exactly. There's a tiny chance to me that they're going to find old cans of their limited flavors that they forgot to send out that they
yeah.
never did and put that on the
Mhm.
store.
See, that would be nice.
I,
And
I never got my. This is one of the things I never got. My zero sugar vault when they made the zero sugar vault box. Richard, you have that?
Mhm.
They said they were sending it to me. Told me it shipped. Never showed up in the mail.
oh man,
And so that's one of the kits I missed out on. That I was like, really, because that was a really sweet box and the way they set that up.
Mhm.
it is. It's really cool.
Dory's like, I got mine.
I got mine.
I didn't get it. You probably got mine. Is what happened.
And that's right. I took yours.
You're
I
you're
took yours
picking.
and the second pepper pack box.
Yeah, I heard about that. Well, actually, I got a second one too. Now,
Yeah, nice.
one of my friends here in Wichita that is in the Pepper Pack is doing some house remodeling or redesign, and is getting ready for collection and was selling it off. So I was able to grab some items from her and was able to get her Pepper Pack box, and I actually use it in my classroom. We
Yeah,
have little fake money that we print. We call it CCA cash. And as
yeah,
our kids earn things and do things, we pass that to them. So that's kind of my little bank station money box. I have all that stuff in there.
yeah, yeah. No, I get that. I know. I was thinking about doing something like that with mine, but I like my pepper pack box too much.
Yep.
Well, that's why with having a second, I'm like, okay, I can do something with it now. I don't have to
Yeah,
worry about it. Dario, I was able to pick up an extra set of stickers. Having multiple emails from different school accounts. I shared back in the day when they had the football game where you have to click the every day you check in, and if that thing happened, you got points for it. So I had
yeah.
some different accounts with some extra points, and so I was able to grab an extra set of stickers. So if and when they actually show up, let me know, and we can figure something out. I can get you at least some stickers.
Cool. Yeah. See, here's the thing. I mean, I know most people don't like the digital wallpapers. I like them, and because here's why. Being a
Why?
teacher, I buy them and then I turn them around and I make them usable for classroom stuff.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And so, like the digital wallpapers, the cell phone ones, I've turned those into actually nameplates.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I had the
Yeah, have a
sweetest,
nice background.
perfect, beautiful background. I sent them to my school's print shop, the district print shop. They come back looking sweet, and it's just like they look like they came from the store.
Hmm.
And so, And then my kids like it because they're like, oh my gosh, these are like one of a kind
Mhm.
nameplates.
Yeah.
Even with just other things in the classroom, I use them all for that. So I know most people don't care for those wallpapers, but they're the perfect size for doing stuff. For turning them into things in the
Mhm.
classroom.
Yeah.
I've had luck with them in that regard, but
Mhm.
yeah, for
No.
5 points, it works.
Yeah. No. And I hear you. So I like that idea, and I've thought about doing stuff with that, but just with I only teach math, and I have a homeroom,
Yeah,
and so I have 3 blocks of kids that rotate through my classroom, so it's hard to do a custom nameplate for each kid
yeah,
because we have when we change seats every quarter and having
exactly.
3 nameplates on each seat, it doesn't work out, unfortunately for me. And then we share our building with the school with the church, and so they use my class for Sunday school, and so they move tables around, and the church they put them back together, but I don't think tables always go back where I want them. So if I have nameplates on stuff, then I'm like, ah. So I love that idea, and I want to do something like that, but just given my situation, it doesn't work out for me,
It doesn't
unfortunately.
work as much
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, again, being a public school teacher, I'm in a place where I only have the kids that do come in. It
Yeah.
makes it a bit easier to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm
And then
saying,
so yeah, our morning kind of started off with a bang,
yeah,
a gut
I'm
punch,
glad.
if you would, and then I don't remember who it was. I saw it on the portal, or not the portal, on the Discord after
Mm.
all this was said and done, and it's something I think we'd all been thinking, but just were a little scared to say.
Mhm.
It was something along the lines of, if they're getting rid of the perks, what's going to happen with the pepper pack? And we all were kind of like, oh crap,
Mhm.
Mm,
what are they going to do? And then shortly after, we find a message. Is there
Yeah, at first
something
it's
coming
it's
to?
it's that
So
one,
this
but
was the perks. Is there something coming to replace the
Mhm.
perks? They said we don't have plans to create a new rewards program once we sunset Pepper perks, but our new Dr Pepper store is the best place to get branded merch. Which the Dr Pepper store has been there. Richard, you pointed out a while back that the plush was in the Dr Pepper store, and so we're kind of curious if some of these items, I'd say some of the items that don't sell, but they're already sold out, or are they really
Mhm.
sold out? We don't know.
yeah,
May find themselves in the store for who knows how much. But yeah, after that, they gave us another message, and this message, I'll go ahead and spotlight this.
yeah.
Said, "Hey y'all, you may have seen earlier today that we announced that the Pepper Perks is coming to an end this January 2026. With that news, we're sure you're wondering, well, what does that mean for the Pepper Pack? Y'all are kind of thinking there." And then they told us, they just ripped the band-aid off. The Pepper Pack will be ending alongside the Pepper Perks in January. So my question is, thinking back to that last post, what day did they say that the perks are going to end? Was it the 20th?
uh,
Was the
January.
last day that would well, it's January, but it was like the 20th, the last day to be.
January 20th, I think. Let me find it. I've got it here somewhere. Um, yeah,
So,
January 20th.
so I have an idea that I'd like to throw out to all Pepperback ambassadors. Back when Halo 3 was on Xbox, and they knew it was going offline, there were certain, I think there were 4 gentlemen, maybe 8, that created a custom game, and they just sat there and they played it, and they played it, and they played it until it kicked them off. So on the 20th, if that is the day that it is being dismantled, I say we all open up the portal and just go to town in the comment section, and we fill that comment wall up until it refreshes and says e web server error, whatever
Mhm.
junk it does, and it kicks us off. I say we just get the most use out of that portal as we can.
Mhm.
That will be fun.
I think it'll be great. It's going to be weird because right now when you go to the Dr. Pepper store, you've got an option to log in either to
Mm-hmm.
your Perks account or for us our Pepper Pack account as well. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to be weird going to the drpepper.com site
I'm
and
not seeing the pepper cat
seeing not
link
seeing
on
any place to log in.
that. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
like it just won't be an account. It'll just be a regular soda page or
Mm-hmm.
something, which is kind of sad to think about.
Yeah. Breaks my heart.
Mhm.
23 pieces.
Yeah, for those watching who don't know all that about the Pepper Pack, it's been around since 2017, which is a pretty good run
I
for
think it
brand
started in
ambassadors.
spring in 2017.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't make it until 2018, so it had already been pretty well established before I joined. But it it being my only real brand ambassador experience, it was a fun one. I mean, it went through multiple different marketing teams and companies and whatnot, and each
At
one
least
had
two
their
that we
strengths
know
and
of, right?
weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yep. But it it was pretty good. You know, obviously we made great connections along the way. I mean, the three of us are here
Mhm.
chatting with
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper being our
Um,
mutual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this what I'm glad you brought this up because I didn't want to be the one that forced it. But Dario, you said something earlier, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to hit on that later." Something along. What did you say? But I can't remember what it was. But it was
about
something.
why is this happening now?
Yeah. So my question was: is this happening now? Because is there a marketing um, licensing right or something? Because the Richards Group is what started the Pepper Pack,
Yeah.
and they ran it for a while. And then when the Facebook group kind of just stopped getting updated, and we're all like, "What's going on?" Whatever Sprinkle or whatever it was, the current group that's running it, then the portal became a thing,
Yeah.
and then the Richards Group was no longer in contact with us, and we met an incognito who was awesome,
Yeah.
and so my thought is, did parent company Dr. Pepper, Keurig, decide to switch from this advertisement group, or marketing group, to this advertisement marketing group? And this new one is like, we don't want to inherit anything. We want to do it our own way.
It is very possible. Obviously, Keurig's been making a lot of company wide changes. Namely, the bigger one that hit the news in the past 2 weeks was them ending their fountain drink partnerships with a couple sub companies. So
Now,
across like 10 different states.
wasn't that a legal thing? Did the courts do that,
Hmm.
and then they had to, or did they? Did
Yeah,
Keurig go
Dr.
to the courts and to
Keurig
do it?
basically initiated it because they wanted to go off and branch off to do their
Mhm.
own thing. So instead of being supplied and fountain drinks and restaurants and whatnot, they wanted to do their own thing. Which they've made it to the number 2 spot in sodas in the nation as far as soda market share goes. So they know what they're doing, and we kind of trust that. So I'm hoping this is part of their like 2026 plan or whatever that um, I mean, it kind of stinks, obviously, because no
Removing
brand
Dr. Pepper
ambassadors
from
right
their.
now. But I'm hoping that they have like some kind of new program that still, rewards valuable customers or fans of their product.
Yeah. So that actually, I don't know if you have this picture because I didn't tell you to get it, but on that message they sent us, where should I put it?
Oh no, I only cropped the that top half. I didn't know if we wanted to
Yeah.
share a full picture with everyone. So,
No, no, no.
but I did share it in the Discord.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah.
It was something along the lines of. Sorry, bear with me. Live podcasting.
In the zone.
Uh,
Let's
hey,
go.
Scott. Scott, I'm gonna give you a shout out. You were my Christmas mystery pepper person way back when we did that, and I sent you some stuff. I'm glad you could join us on the show tonight. And just so any other Pepper Pack ambassadors are watching, I am volunteering to coordinate and organize a Dr. Pepper Secret Santa this year for all us ambassadors. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, join the Discord. The link is on our PepperPack portal,
Yeah.
and then I will create a Google form that you guys can fill out, and then I will be responsible for passing out all that information and making sure we get something. So
Yeah.
I just seeing you on here, Scott. Just remind me of that, and so I would love to do that. But yeah.
Hey,
So that big email, they shared some highlights, and then they spelled my name wrong, but it's okay. But it says we've got one last surprise gift to
mhm.
commemorate the impact you all had on Dr. Pepper. So I have two thoughts here. My first one I'm going to give you is my scary thought. When they say they have gifts coming, I get excited because then my mind's like, oh, do they have like a mystery pack? Kind of like when they did the Panda Express, the Taco Bell box, or the welcome gift. Or is it going to be a picture of Dr. Pepper established 2017 to 2025 and just some graphic? Or is it going to be like maybe we're going to actually do a Dr. Pepper con like we've always asked about, or those letter jackets that we've always hinted we wanted? Probably not that specific.
I think, truthfully, I think the only way to get a true PepperCon to go is if we actually just make it happen. You know, it'll be a lot of work.
Yeah. But
You know, and see, that's the thing. I mean, we need. I mean, a lot. I mean, a lot of this does take a lot of work to do it. You know, we can get. I like the idea, Lauren, about again we redo the meetups.
hmm
I think again it just goes into coordinating, getting people to coordinate that to
hmm
make it happen. It's a tough thing to do. We know we're all adults, we're all busy, but still,
hmm
I'm
I'm
a
honestly hoping I have my bottle right here with my face on it. I'm
yeah,
honestly hoping they send each person in the pepper pack a bottle with their face on it as
that
That
a
would
would be
be
thank you
cool.
for what they did or what we've done. Um, because that was probably one of my favorite memories of being in the pepper pack.
well. I think the one right behind me is my favorite
Oh
memory.
yeah, you got you and your wife bobblehead one that was pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
if they
that
did
was,
a bobblehead for each of us, that'd be epic too.
yeah, yeah. But that
Um,
really was special when they did that for us, and so I mean that ended up everywhere in our wedding.
mhm.
Still, I haven't even seen all the pictures from all where the guy a couple guys at the wedding, they took the bobblehead and they just took it everywhere and just took random pictures with us with our bobbleheads in the wedding.
I'm gonna Scott. If you never were able to access the portal, you had to get approved and everything to get in there with your certain Dr. Pepper email. And there were a lot of people that couldn't get in. I know Richard, you couldn't get in the portal for the longest time once they got it set up, and I had to make you on a milk carton jug to get them to get you in. So, Scott, I don't know if you have my email we're friends on Facebook. We should be friends on Facebook. Um, Send me a message, or I'll look to send you a message later. I'll send you that link to get you a part of the Discord. Um, but yeah, the one last surprise. I'm like, oh man, and then I'm like, well, it's got to come before January.
Yeah,
They can send me like 23 more surprises. I'd be okay with that.
Right.
it really could be like especially like made can
That'd
like
be
with a
Mhm.
can with a special graphic for the pepper pack.
that'd be cool.
That that would be cool. Like to say that we were
Mhm.
in something special.
hmm
Mhm.
You know, I mean, I get it. Things
Yeah.
come to an end. Things begin. Things end, and that's okay. That's normal. That's life.
It's not okay with my Dr. Pepper.
But man, I think we enjoy the good things that happen, the fun things that
Mhm.
happen, and then from there we make have a new beginning.
hmm
Mhm.
So yeah, one of the things I posted on there is I was like, "You're not getting rid of me that easy. I'm not dead yet. I'll keep this going if I'm the last and only person. I know you guys will keep going with me."
Yeah. Well, we're all in this.
Yeah, Lauren, that would be sweet. I have so many things I would love for them to do. I don't even want to just start saying them because then I'm just going to get disappointed if and when they don't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
speculation is just that speculation.
Hmm.
But
So, like I said, we expected it. We've all shared our Dr. Pepper asks kind of for memories um, to post, and I'll post later when I've had time to process because I'm still just processing all of this. It still sucks. Not gonna lie, this is worse than when you go to a restaurant and they give you the wrong soda and they say it's Dr. Pepper.
oh no,
This is worse than that. Like I'm still just like, you jerks. Um, but
no,
one thing I will say is we are not employed by Dr. Pepper at all.
no,
This is something we just do out of fun and passion.
yeah,
And we've got to know some people that actually are employed by Dr. Pepper that because of this transition, their position is going away. So I feel awful for them. Like I know that I've spoken to an individual who um, has stuff lined up, but now is out of a job basically because of this. So
yeah,
as much as it sucks for us, I don't want to take light of those people that have been serving and working for Dr. Pepper because we
yeah,
appreciate you guys, whether
Mhm.
you ever see this or not. Yeah, it
yeah.
sucks.
We know that you guys put the time in to make these little things special to us. I mean,
Mhm.
even going back to some of the things that I've gotten from the perks, not from the perks, but from the pack, they've been handwritten.
Mhm.
They were not, you know.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I just saw Richard's comment in the
Yeah,
Discord.
I know,
can
I know.
can
Don't
I
get me
can
wrong.
I can I please, can I please read that, Richard?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
want.
So
I think
I
we should
can't.
have Richard read it.
One of my points was what kind of what are our expectations coming?
Yeah.
And Richard, do you want to read it or I can read it for you?
Yeah, I mean, because you had all these amazing ideas for what that surprise gift might be. Me, I'm speaking a little bit from experience, but my expectations are really low. I'm just expecting a handful of coupons, like save $1 off of a 12 pack or whatnot. And the reason I say it, keep expectations low, and they'll either meet them or exceed them, hopefully. But I say it because when we had
Or they'll
the
give you
Santa,
coupons that are
the
expired.
Yes, exactly.
He's
Well,
fired
see, the
coupon.
funny thing is that actually happened to me. So the Secret Santa Pepper Pack thing, I signed
Yes.
up for it, did it, sent off the gift to someone, they enjoyed it. But the person that got my name never sent me anything. I don't know what happened there. Life happens. I accept that. Somehow I got a hold of Dr. Pepper and let them know because I think that there was a feedback survey. So they were apologetic on behalf of the person, sent me a handwritten card, which I've kept every handwritten card by the Dr.
Oh
Pepper
yeah, I
team, which
have
has
all that
been
stuff.
amazing
Yeah.
to get. But they also gave me some wrapping paper and then like maybe 5 or 6 coupons. And I was like, oh, this is kind of neat. Never got to use them because they were already expired. But that's a thought that counts.
That's so sad.
You know, we should ask them if you
That's
can redeem them
heartbreak.
for Pepper Perks. Oh, too soon.
Yep. Too soon.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, but so again, we expected this cryptic message at the end of the post. So
Yeah.
we're kind of like our next question is what happens from now until January? And Richard, you kind of mentioned this already. Um, you kind of feel like there will be maybe another round or two of perks showing up.
I truly hope so because like I said, I think it would be insulting to send out
Hmm.
this massive email 2 months in advance and
Hmm.
then not have anything else out there. Because
Yeah.
right now the only things left are the digital wallpapers. Nothing
Hmm.
against those, but digital
Yeah.
wallpapers that were like 10 points, which is like a bottle of Dr Pepper worth of
Hmm.
points, and then the Fansville content. And I don't think that's worth sitting around for 2 months.
Yeah.
So my hope is that they'll add something else uh, throughout the
Hmm.
remaining 2 months. And if
I'm
not, that's okay.
I'm going to address a question real fast before we move on. So we were asked, so will the Pepper Pack podcast continue post Pepper Pack era? My plan is yes, and as long as my fellow co-hosts are willing to join me, and any of our other ambassadors, I would love for you guys to join us on episodes. I still want to talk to some of you guys that haven't been on, even some of you that have been on. I'd love to have you back. We
Yes.
actually had a private discussion about having an episode called a Dr. Pepper refill, where we bring you back on, catch up on what's been going on in life. How has now it's gonna be a how is life post Pepper Pack? Are you still
Yeah.
able to share that? What's your new passions? What type of thing? So we're excited about that segment. Um, and since we were never the podcast has never been funded by Dr. Pepper at all, we are all self funded. We do have a Redbubble store where if you purchase our merch, it does help with that. So we're gonna be working on some. I have some design ideas. I just have no idea how to make them. So I got to get my Dr. Pepper designer in here to help me with that, or my Dr. Pepper friend over here come up with some things.
We need to get that little thing to go on the bottom right there. Kind
Oh,
of.
the ticker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I haven't set that up yet. I just got this new layout thing, but
But yes, definitely go to our Redbubble store. I mean, I've had
mhm,
people come up to me with my I love you more than Dr. Pepper
mhm,
hashtag. That's a
Mhm.
lot, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, that shirt's so cool!" I'm like, "It's the Redbubble store,
mhm.
Pepper Pack. You want you
So
definitely
Mhm.
want to go."
you know what I need to do is we need to create a QR code that we could share that
Yeah,
has all those links that they can access easily.
but
So
that's
that way,
not
when someone
real.
or actually we create a shirt with the QR code on it. Like when we no when we create like the like my Jesus loves Dr Pepper shirt or like any
Yeah,
of our have the QR code as part of the logo. So that way, if someone's like, "Where did I get that?" They can just scan the little QR code hidden in it and
It's a good
take
that
it.
idea.
that is funny.
But yeah, so with the Pepper
I don't
Pack
think you've ever
and the
seen
perks ending, um, the portal, I could say the podcast will be here for at least a year
it.
because that's how long I purchased a streaming service for. Um, and I enjoy getting to meet up. This is one of the things I want to talk about are our memories from the portal or from the Pepper Pack. And I'm a very relational guy. I love talking to people. I love meeting people. I can't remember people's names to save my life. So having this core group of co-hosts and friends that I've got to interact with, it's been great because I feel like I've got to know them really well, and this has become our Dr. Pepper family. Um, it was COVID when we started this,
Yeah.
and I wanted to stay connected with people, and I would talk to people. You guys both know this. You were in the Pepper Pack at the time. I would
Mhm.
post all the time, and people probably got sick of me posting all the time about Dr. Pepper in the portal and outside on my own personal Facebook. And so when we went COVID, everyone 6 feet away crap, I was like, I need to connect with people. So I used my Zoom account to invite us all to do a
Mhm.
chat. And then Josh is like, he's like, I do podcasting. We need a Dr. Pepper podcast. I was like, yes. And it's been so much fun getting to know you guys. Cause like I knew both of you through the wall of Facebook where we were
Yeah.
talking, but I don't feel like I actually knew you guys. I
Mhm.
considered you friends, but now like I feel like we can text, we Discord, we Facebook. It's we're all connected,
Yeah.
and I love that we were able to take what they made and make it our own, and do our own stuff with it, and go farther and make that connection. So
Yeah.
it's been fun.
I think no, I mean, I think really this has been a really fun experience because one, getting to know people that are just as enthusiastic as I am about about these wonderful 23 flavors, and
Mhm.
it's just been great.
And cookies.
And cookies, yes, definitely cookies. Which tonight the cookie of the night is Nilla wafers. They're just absolutely delicious. I came across them at
The
a chat
cookie of the night.
cookie.
I got a whole segment going on in my head right now that we can do next episode.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I got ideas. But yeah, so Nilla wafers, they're delicious. I got to finish them before the 19th.
You can't do that to me while I'm taking a drink. We just about had a spit take.
uh, there's a
You-
story behind these Nilla wafers.
I gotta finish it before the 19th. Shoot, man, I would destroy that. That whole box would be gone in like 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, hey, you gotta pace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Pace
Mhm.
yourself before you wreck yourself. Think.
One, 1, 2, 23. 1,
Yep.
2, 23.
Well, I mean, I still got like just a few more left, but all good. But it really has been. I think it has been great. Because getting to know different people. You know, I mean, you guys. Josh, Connor, and the other members we've gotten to meet. I think was even some of the coolest things was the fact that even seeing some of our Pepper Pack members actually becoming like authors, and
Mhm.
we bought some of their books. And I think that's just like some of the coolest things. Who was it? One of her husband became a children's author. I mean, we're school teachers.
Hmm.
I know I teach the littler ones now. My goodness, I started buying their books because it's like
What grade do you teach now?
I'm going to be teaching second grade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so I'm
See,
currently teaching third grade now. I'm going down. I'm moving to a
see,
second grade.
I always wanted kindergarten, but everybody wanted me in fifth grade because they wanted me to like put those boys in line, and I was like, okay, I
Yeah.
can do that. So, I have Sarah Jo Cuff. Remember, she was on here a while back.
Mhm.
She wrote the book Cotton Wiley, The Immortal Life of Cotton Wiley, which is
Yeah.
available on Amazon. Check it out; it's a great book,
Yes.
and I read that every year to my class, and the kids love it. And I usually have about two or three kids that go out and find and buy it because they don't like that we only read like a chapter at a time, and they want to figure out how it's going to end, so they go get it and read it.
And that's the thing. That just it's just so cool. Yeah, and just awesome just as a community that we got members that have done such amazing things.
Hmm.
And so in getting to know them, getting to hear their story,
Hmm.
enjoying a Dr. Pepper with them, and it's just been wonderful.
Hmm.
So, I think really us keeping this going, finding a way to keep the pack going even without Dr. Pepper,
Hmm.
because I mean, this is really the Pepper Pack is not necessarily just the brand anymore. It's becoming
Mhm.
us. We're the pack, you know.
Hmm.
And so I don't know. Those are my thoughts. I think we can
Hmm.
do something more. Keep it going. Keep it alive.
Mhm.
Keep the local meats. With that, I,
Yeah.
that little thing deserves Dr. Pepper.
Hmm.
It does. It does indeed.
Yeah. My what was I gonna say? I have so many things that I want to say that I keep. Richard, if you have something, go ahead and say. I'm gonna
Now, I
think
was just
through
gonna
my point.
say, when we weren't able to do the Pepper Pack meetup in 2020, and
Hmm.
they selected a few brand ambassadors to sign up and host like little Zoom
Hmm.
parties to stay connected, and then it was a result of those Zoom parties through talking through the Facebook portal and whatnot that gave the idea to make a Discord, because with the Facebook portal owned by the Pepper Pack marketing team or
Yeah,
whatnot,
I,
like
th- I
every
think
post
yeah,
had to
you
be
and I were
approved.
like, we just need a.
Yeah, it had to be approved, and we're like, why not make us like admins to vet through it, approve stuff faster? And then we're like, why not just get to the source, make our own Discord group where it's just us and we can all
Mhm.
just chat on the fly, have
Yeah.
game nights and stuff.
See,
Which we've done a few of those.
yeah,
So
see,
I've been grateful for that.
well, there was one time we kind of had a little mini panic attack a few years ago, where like the Pepper Pack Facebook group like just disappeared,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the heck? So I started a new private group, and I called it the Backup Pepper Pack,
Hmm.
and I invited a bunch of people, but just not everyone's active, and so, but that's okay. It came back up. I don't remember what the error was. Probably a marketing
Hmm.
switch.
Yep.
But that one of my ideas or fears about what's going to happen, and I've seen the writing on the wall, so to speak. They've been putting out. They used to send us the sip kits and everything, which we love, but that stuff's been going to now like main streamers and the people
Hmm.
that have a following. Those big,
Influencers.
thank you. Those big names, and we're like, why aren't we getting that stuff? And so I've kind of like seen like, is that where the move direction is moved? Because originally this group, when I applied for it, they said they were looking for the 23 biggest fans, and so I was part of the first 100, and I was
Hmm.
ecstatic about that. And then I just watched it keep growing, and I was like, they're gonna have to put a cap on it at some point because it's just gonna become unmanageable for the gifts they're giving us, or it's
Yeah.
gonna become competition and fight over things. Which I mean, let's be honest, we are when they do
Yeah.
the be the first to comment. I'll be the first to say that it drives me nuts. I'm like,
Uh,
don't do the be the first to comment. Um, and it's I don't want to be ungrateful, and I feel like I'm always ungrateful.
Hmm.
on those days where they like, all right, you have till this time to comment.
I mean,
But
it's difficult to still hold the same level of appreciation when you see just be the first to comment out of the 700 people in the pack
yeah,
versus what we grew up with. I say grew up with versus what was there early on.
yeah,
You know, like the Spider-Man Dr. Pepper shirt is
yeah.
like the first 75 to comment or something, which
And
was
that's
a
when there
good
was only
chunk of
like
people.
500 of us or whatever, or even like
So
two,
it
three
was a
hundred. But
really
yeah.
good chance. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then, so my fear is they're gonna be like, oh, let's just find the 23 biggest influencers out there and just make them the Pepper Pack. Because my selfishness is like, well, I posting all the time, but I don't have the
Mhm.
followers. I don't have the influence, so to speak.
I,
But
I will say though, for consolation here, if they do go on like the major influence impact or whatnot, out of everyone in the pack, you're the only one who's had Dr. Pepper proper referred to you as the self-imposed Pepper Pack president. So I think you're a shoe-in if they go that route.
I
So,
think the wording they used was self-proclaimed,
but they
which
acknowledged it.
yeah, but
That
at the
that
same time,
helped.
I would love for them just to, you know, I need Lana or whoever runs the Discord, if there's an incognito person listening, to go ahead and give me that title, the Pepper Pack president. Uh, or Richard, if you want to make that post for me and ask for it, because I'm not going to ask for it myself, I'll do it here. But I would love for them just to be like, all right, since we're killing it, Bowman, you could be the official president of the Pepper Pack. That way they
Right. Be
can blame it on.
president, go down with the sinking ship for the last 2 months.
No, I'll go down with the can. I know that I actually need another one. So I did take a moment of 23 seconds of silence and
Mhm.
drank a can in my classroom in front of my Dr. Pepper memorabilia. And my kid's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Just, it's too soon." And they're like, "What are you?" I was like, "I just got an email that they're ending the Pepper Pack," and they're all like, "No, what?" And like my daughter, I love my daughter. She's 6. She's like, "What is that? I don't understand what that means." I was like, they're ending it." She's like, "They're ending your podcast?" I go, "No, I'm keeping the podcast going, but the Pepper Pack's it's done." She's like, "What do you mean it's done?" I'm like, it stopped." She's like, "How?" I was like, "They just decided they don't want to do it anymore." Why? I was like, "I couldn't tell you." And so
That's
she's got all these questions because she likes telling people that I'm an ambassador, that I like Dr. Pepper, and showing them my room when or we people over.
and see. I think she's asking the right questions.
Mm-hmm.
No, why is it over if they say it's over?
Mm-hmm.
Saying, you know,
Yep.
we make the pack.
What's up, Loyal? Loyal goes to my church. I
So
got him drinking Dr. Pepper every now and then. He likes to drink
Nice.
other stuff. He told me he'll drink something else. I was like, "Don't do it, Loyal. It's bad for you. Drink your Dr.
So
Pepper."
you've got a convert here. That's good.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm working on it.
yeah, I've definitely converted quite a few kids over to
Oh
the
yeah,
Dr. Pepper. It's wonderful.
it's fun.
It is. The parents tell me, when the parents are like, maestro, mi hijo quieres Dr. Pepper solamente. Like only Dr. Pepper now. What did you do? I said, it's just good stuff.
You should put Gloria
You've
a Dios.
enlightened them.
I mean, like, hey, hey, listen, I do
No,
not want any. I do not want to have any beverage that has anything less than a doctorate. That's all I'm saying.
and using that word, I'm glad you said that because that reminded me of something that we were mentioning earlier. I've seen it before. They've actually printed out a doctorate, an honorary doctorate for
Mhm.
people way before the Pepper Pack time, and they've given it out to them. And with Baylor being in Waco, and we actually at my school we just had a gentleman that is a professor at Baylor, and he is I think on the board or the lead, one of the teachers for their master's and doctorate programs in education. He came up to our school and did a conference like a week or two ago. Um, I can't off the top of my head remember his name, but he's an awesome guy. He's written a couple books, and he's got a new book coming out next August, right around my birthday. And I would love with Baylor being in Waco and Dr. Pepper Museum is starting in Waco, if Baylor would give us all honorary doctorates for our time served working for Dr. Pepper. And I know my school will probably not honor it as a like certificate that gets me paid more, because if I did get my master's or doctorate, I would make more money.
Oh
But
yeah.
I think it would still be just so awesome to have an official certificate from Baylor, or even Dr. Pepper and Baylor combined with a seal stamp pressed onto it.
That would be cool.
Oh, that would be an awesome gift. Again, I know I'm setting my expectations very high, Richard, and you're like
You gotta come back down to the coupons, man. Like
23 cents off.
Come back down to the coupons. Live with me with expired coupons. You'll be okay.
No, I dream big because I know that's where I live.
I'm here to keep the average expectations realistic.
I'm really dreaming. That's all I'm doing. But yeah, no, I would love that doctorate thing would be awesome. But yeah, so like I said, we were asked what are our future plans with the podcast. We kind of hit on. We're going to keep it going.
Yeah.
We want to do more interviews with our fellow ambassadors. I would love to chat with other non-ambassadors. If you're a Dr. Pepper fan, we'll give you a platform to share your story, build our community, get to know people. Come back to the coupons. It's always back to the coupons. Yep.
We've got another T-shirt to make their own Redbubble now with the sand. The sand.
Expired in
You're not
1885. Established and expired in 1885. Yeah. But yeah, I also, like I said, Scott, I would totally love, because I am a an organizer. I would be happy to organize some sort of Dr. Pepper gift exchange. I know Jensita just posted. She got the Tic Tacs. Oh, speaking of that, I should go get my Tic Tacs. I haven't even had them yet. I was waiting to do it on the podcast.
You have not tried the Tic Tacs?
No, because I was going to wait to do it on the podcast.
Oh, man, I already ate mine.
They're not cookies, man. You're supposed to wait.
Oh, well, see, I just... See, well, when I got them, see, a friend of mine, he brought them to me at church, and he's like, open your hand. Open your hand. I'm like, okay.
Dude, you got to be careful in California when someone does that.
Yeah, but, I know the guy. He's a nice guy, okay? Okay, Brother Joseph, you're awesome.
All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go find my
And he gave me some, and I tried them. Like, man, these are so good. He's like, yeah, they're good. They're good. They're good Tic Tacs. I'm like, man. Yep. And so he gave me 2 boxes. One for eating, and I put one up for the display. And so they're really good. And so Brother Joseph, thank you so much for those Tic Tacs. They're great. All right. Got it? Do we have everybody?
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There he is.
Okay. So it said Richard muted me.
Oh, my bad.
Well, then it said somebody requested host control. And so I was like, was that you or was that someone else? I didn't want to approve it, and then it'd be...
No, I was trying to unmute you because I saw that you were muted.
Okay. So I found my Tic Tacs, held them up there. So this is a 1.7 ounce, 49 grams, artificially flavored mints Tic Tac with the Dr. Pepper logo. I bought a couple of extra of them and shipped them to other people that wanted them and hadn't found them yet. I found them at my local Dillon's grocery store. So Kroger, Baker's, Gerb's, Fred Meyer's, King Supers, Gerb's, Ralph's. All of those are in the Dillon's Kroger family. These were in the check stand at the checkout aisle. They're like $3, but totally worth it. So I was curious with how many I should start with, but I didn't know if I could handle 23 at a time.
Yeah.
Because I might choke.
Yeah. Probably just start with 10, 2, or 4.
Okay, I'll do 4.
Just start with the 2.
I had 3 in my hand, so I'll go ahead and make it 4.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So I wonder if these freshen your breath too, because isn't that what Tic Tacs are supposed to do?
Well, yeah.
Four might have been a little much because that Dr Pepper flavor is wearing off, and then you're getting that Tic Tac, like the classic Tic Tac taste.
Mm. So this is just Dr. Pepper coating with the Tic Tac insides.
That's the kind of the feel
Mhm.
I'm getting from them. Dario, would you like to speak to that?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have that Dr. Pepper coating. It definitely does have the Tic Tac and everything. I really liked it. I mean, it had a nice little bit of that Dr. Pepper taste.
Yeah.
But I mean, now again, I mean, I think still the Jelly Bellies are still like tops,
Oh yeah.
but these do a really good job.
Mhm.
You know, definitely better than the licorice.
Mm. And the
And
beef jerky.
definitely better than the beef jerky, better than the candy cane. Way better than the candy canes.
Mhm. Oh yeah, four definitely not the way to go. Whew. Because once you break down in that Tic Tac shell, you have that immediately fighting with that Dr Pepper flavor, and then it was just kind of awkward. But no, like the initial flavor that I got, I definitely could taste Dr Pepper
Yeah.
kind of taste to it.
Yeah, they definitely did a pretty good job on getting the Dr. Pepper flavoring in there. No, the best they could.
Hmm.
So I thought that was good.
Well, and then I decided to write a poem because it's November, and I liked V for Vendetta. And if you ever watch V for Vendetta, he says, "Remember, remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, the treason, the plot. I haven't no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot." So I said, "Remember, remember the 17th of November, the carbonation and the perks that were not. I haven't a reason why this pepper pack season should ever be forgot." That should earn me a badge. I need those last two stupid badges.
On behalf of no one, I ended up awarding you those last two badges for your
There you go.
reflection on the portal.
I know,
I
but
had no authority, but I did it anyway.
it doesn't show up on my badge count though. I
The
checked. I
badge
was like,
count will be gone in January, so none of us will have them.
I have a screenshot of it. I'm keeping my badge count. I do think I have the most badges out of anybody.
Hmm.
I'm only missing the positive pepper, which I'm like, are you kidding me?
uh,
It says positive pepper. These peppers keep the pack positive and awesome for everyone. I'm like, yeah, I'm positive. You better shut your mouth because I've been doing that for years.
it'd be great if they gave it to the most pessimistic person on the portal.
Oh, so
That'd be great.
uh,
positive they're gonna get diarrhea. And then the you deserve it. For those who have accomplished something big or small and deserve to be rewarded for it. I mean, this podcast is both big and small. Come on. We all need that one. But yeah, that was my goal is to get all those awards before it up and kills it.
yeah. Well,
But
gentlemen.
I did share one of my classic sayings that I started when we created this podcast. And we'll probably end it with this unless you guys have anything else you'd like to share. Um, and I just know that the ending on this stream takes a little bit, so when we all go backstage, don't leave yet because I want to talk still. Um, I was like, I got to get a catchphrase, and I'm not Ron Burgundy, so I was like, I got to figure out something to say, and so I came up with "Until we drink again." So to all my Pepper Pack co-hosts, ambassadors, and Dr Pepper friends, I have loved every minute of this podcast. I don't know how many hours I've spent doing it. I don't even think I want to calculate it, but it's been great. I've consumed a lot of Dr. Pepper, and I will continue to do so as long as someone somewhere hits play. I'll be talking. Richard, Dario, everyone else, be blessed, stay caffeinated, be a pepper, and until we drink again, we'll see y'all next time.